free-flowing attacking play with maximum creativity. Today, we're gonna go over how to play like Graham Potter's tactics in FIFA 23. So, he's at Chelsea now, but to get a better picture for how Graham Potter plays, we're gonna take inspiration from his time at Brighton. It's still a little too early to tell exactly how Chelsea will line up, but you cannot go wrong with Potter's tried and true 3-4-2-1 that he used for so many games at Brighton. These tactics have been perfected and work really well in FIFA. And starting with the defense, it's all reliant on the back. Potter's a huge pressing guy, so press after possession loss, and where things get unique is 25 width to keep it really consolidated and a depth of 65. You can see what happens here. There's a lot of congestion in the center of the pitch, but it works to our favor in the defensive tactics. It can force players out wide, but at some point they need to get the ball back into the center to score. So as long as you keep those numbers in the middle of the pitch, you are going to find yourself to be a very hard to break down team. Now in terms of offense, we look at the build-up play, and Potter is a very possession-oriented, creative kind of attacking coach, so we want slow build-up and possession to give you plenty of chances, not only in the final third, but in your half, and a width of 50 to just keep things balanced. Now, when we take a look at the tactics here, there's going to be a lot of options in the build-up play. That's exactly what you want, and with this kind of formation, there's no need to rush things. You take your time, you wait for the openings, and then hey, when they come, you can take a look in this clip. Not everything needs to be slow and patient. If there's a break on, you can take it, and it's gonna get you goals in the end. Now, to round things out, players in the box, corners, free kicks, all middle of the road, 3 out of 5 and 5 out of 10 respectively. And now here's when the tactics really start to kick in. The player instructions, you want the striker to get in behind off of attacking runs. You can leave the rest on default, but this is really the crux of our attacking options. You can see here Aubameyang playing in that role. Those balls over the top are going to be your bread and butter. You'll find plenty of goals that way, especially with slower build-up. It's going to be crucial to have that. Now, the two attacking mids behind, leave everything default. They'll play as is, and again, you're going to find a lot of options from those two just behind the striker with those spaces left in behind. However, perhaps the most interesting members of our attack are going to be the center mids. Unintuitively, you want to set them both to stay back while attacking, but set the positioning freedom to free roam. This is going to keep them from getting in the box, but really keep things fluid in the build-up play behind, and then also set them to cover the center. We'll see exactly what this does in this clip here. So both of your central midfielders are going to stay a little bit back, but this helps in the build-up. They're going to be your options for trying to get the ball up the field, and the free roam is going to keep them moving in that final third to open up space and really be able to play a final ball either into the box or out to the wing. You're going to get a ton of build-up options playing out this way, and really the front three in front of them are going to be the ones scoring goals. So really crucial pieces to the puzzle, but the fullbacks are what round it out completely. Technically in this formation, they're wingers, so you need to set them to come back on defense for defensive support, but regardless of this, they're still going to get forward a lot in offense. So in terms of chance creation, you need to set them to stay wide, because with such a narrow formation, these two players are going to be what give us the width. You can see in some of these clips, these are the players who are going to stay kind of towards the edge of the box or wider and be able to put crosses in to create chances for the rest of the team, which admittedly is very narrow in the center of the pitch. You can even see in some of the clips here, really swinging things edge to edge. Cross coming in from Reece James doesn't find the striker, but when you have people on the other side to feed it back in, honestly, even just fullback to fullback could find you goals in this formation. So again, a really important piece to rounding out the offensive puzzle. And then in terms of the rest of the team, pretty straightforward. All of the center backs can be set to default. Technically, I guess the way Sanchez has been playing at Brighton, you'd probably want to set it to comes out for crosses and have a confident keeper, but that's totally personal preference. Now, if you want to keep the ball rolling and watch another tactical breakdown, check out the recommended video here, and I hope to see you again soon.